That's kind of you to say, but I think what you saw and are responding to is what I felt was the most important thing during the crisis. I agree with Pat, it was culture, but my firm belief that the culture emanates from the top. And so the temperature of the organization, like if you're in a crisis, by its very nature, it's a very dynamic situation, and people will look to leadership, and ultimately they'll look to the CEO. And if the CEO is calm, collected, seemingly on the surface, that will emanate throughout the organization. It allows you to take decisions using your head as well as maybe your heart, but not in panic. And I think that was a big learning for me, was how to stay calm, to keep the teams focused, knowing inside that we were running out of money, knowing inside that there could be thousands of people that lose their jobs. And make no mistake, we had to make some cuts. But my focus was on preserving the maximum amount of jobs possible. And the way to do that was keep the team focused on executing and iterating on a day-to-day basis. And had I panicked and freaked out, I think it would have freaked out the organization. And, we would have lost time in that, as I said earlier, that inertia of, worrying about the what ifs. And we knew what the what if was. It was, we're either here or we're not. Okay, so now let's plan and work as if we're going to be here, and let's get on and do stuff that's going to ensure the future of the company. And that stayed with us throughout 2020, even as we were trying to refinance the business, and we were trying to close some stores, which ultimately we ended up having to do through a Chapter 11 reorganization. But keeping the teams focused, I remember on the day I got everybody on a Teams chat to say, to announce to them that we were going to file for Chapter 11, but took the time to explain why we were going to do it and why it was the right option for the company at that timing, and that there were no other options. And this was our way of saving the company and as many jobs as possible. And the teams rallied behind that. And, our future investors felt that as they got closer to the company, that there was a team with heart and passion and a reason to exist. And, we're very fortunate that they bought into that. Our new owners bought into that. And ultimately that set up a new foundation for the relationship with our new owners as we became a new company at the beginning of 2021.